Hey guys, and happy Friday. So I wanted to quickly hop on and share with you a kindly gifted to me friend mail from Lexi here on YouTube. She goes by the channel 2 Quick Wicks, so definitely go check her out. I have actually been watching her for at least the last 2, maybe 3 years. When I first started my wax journey, she was actually one of the YouTubers that I started watching that really got me onto vendor wax, among others, Summer, Alexis, and a few other channels. And there's just so many vendors that I started, or so many YouTubers that I started watching that got me hooked onto vendor wax. So she was one of which that I instantly loved her melting basket themes. She's been doing that for quite some time. She's just a really great person to watch to get your opinion on a lot of vendor, more so vendor than I started my journey with Scentsy. So how this all started actually was she did a Salt Mountain Melts haul, and she was like, oh, I wish that I could have gotten milk and cookies or with eggnog or something like that, or milk and cookies for Santa, and it has eggnog in it. And honestly, I had a tub of it that I think I got about a year or 2 ago, and I just wasn't a fan of it. I was holding on to it. I typically don't like to sell my wax unless I really want to or have to. I really prefer just to gift it. So she was like, oh, I really wish I had more of it because it's like the perfect quintessential holiday scent. So I just reached out to her. I said, hey, I have a tub of it and I don't really care for it. Do you want it? And she's like, oh my God, yes. And I honestly, at the same time, just ordered from a D-Stash page with a massive Salt Mountain Melts haul from a D-Stash, and in there was a souffle of it. So I ended up just sending her both. And then I just hate sending like 1 or 2 things. So then it became a curated box. As I do in true fashion, you know, I should change my name to the Wax Fairy. So she's like, do you want anything? And I'm like, no, I'm good. Please, no need. And then all of a sudden, this lovely box showed up at my door, and there was some issues with shipping, but nonetheless, it's here, and I couldn't be happier that she sent some scents, that one of which I just received in a sample, and I was like, oh my God, I need to get more of this. So it's almost kind of like she read my mind. So we can go through this lovely box. She wrote a nice little note. She said, thank you for the goodies. And again, I just love seeing people's reactions. And it was funny because there was one scent I think she had mentioned in one of her videos, and I have a really good memory, and I ended up sending it to her. She's like, oh my God, that's one I wanted really badly. I think it was a Britters. So anyway, let's dive in to the scents, one of the scents that I just had in a sample, and I loved it. And I know that Teddy B has just offered this in her recent pre-order, and I didn't, at that moment, I never smelt it. The only way that I got that sample was Desi from Teddy B's. She actually was doing a D-Stash, and I got one of her boxes, and in there was this sample. So talk about a roundabout way to try a sample. Samples are so good. This one, I never thought that I would like based on the scent notes, but let me tell you, this is amazing. It's very perfumey though. You do have to like perfumey kind of body care-esque scents. I really feel I like this one better than Rain and Woods, which is one that I've been trying to get my hands on too. But this is crisp apples, dewy air, fallen leaves, oak, a touch of lavender, and a hint of sandalwood. It is so good. If you like all those things, this is so well blended. This actually is very perfumey leaning, almost kind of a little bit of powdery. On cold, you get a powdery. When it warms though, you get more of that leaf note, like fresh fallen leaves. You get more of that lavender comes alive, even though it's a hint, it is there. And you get some of that sandalwood. It's just a really nice perfumey bedroom bathroom scent. It is just, I think that I would probably like this in a lotion if you had, look at how pretty that is. So I'm really glad that she sent this, and she had this, because I think when she did the Teddy B's haul, she didn't really care for this. And I remember her watching it, and I was like, yeah, I don't know if I'd like it either. But let me tell you, having that sample, I cut that sample in half. It went for 3 days in my bedroom bathroom combo. So let me tell you, this is so good, especially if you like all those things. So sometimes you just really have to warm things to try them. So Thank you so much, Lexi, if you're watching. This is so good, and it's a powerhouse. So thank you again. Another one she sent, which I actually already have a souffle of, and I still haven't warmed it yet. It's actually on my block to go next, probably more so in this like early kind of new year part. This is Late Night Love Affair. And this is notes of cedarwood, sheer vanilla, vanilla absolute, lavender, sandalwood, night blooming jasmine, golden musk, with the slightest hint of espresso. And I think when she opened this one too, she was nervous about the espresso, and so was I. I mean, you get a little bit of a hint, but again, this one is more, you get that vanilla. It is a very vanilla forward-leaning scent, but you get that golden musk, so it's almost, again, leaning perfumey. This is something that I would warm in my bedroom bathroom combo. So this is really pretty. It's perfumey. It almost kind of leans a little bit of floral. There is a floral note. I think that might be the jasmine. And I typically am not a floral girl, but jasmine in this, it's like jasmine I can handle. A lot of that super like gardenia, peony, those type florals, I usually can't get into. So this one is pretty good on cold. I'm curious to see if that espresso and the sandalwood and more of those notes come out. So really excited to have another one of those. So thank you, Lexi. Another one that I think I had, but I can't remember what I did with it. I think I might have put it in the round robin when we did a round robin because someone said that they liked this one. So I put it in there. This is Queen of the South. This is spun sugar, cashmere musk, wildflower honey, white peach nectar, and sweet mandarin. And if I remember correctly, I think this one's also leaning a little perfumey. Yes, so on cold, you definitely get that cashmere musk, that mandarin, and that honey. And it's really a wildflower honey. It is not a sweet honey like honeybee, so don't think that that's what it is. It is really a sweet floral honey, kind of giving a sweet kind of creamy with that cashmere, if I can get it out. Yeah, it's more like perfumey honey with that flower. Let me see how many times I can say honey. So really eager to try this one since I think I put it in the round robin if I remember correctly. So I'm excited to try that one towards the springtime. So thank you, Lexi. The next one she sent was Sandalwood Sands, which I've never heard of. This is warm sandalwood, sun-kissed sand, notes of amber and musk. And again, I've never seen this offered. And so right off, almost kind of when you open it, you get that warm, cozy sandalwood. It's kind of almost leaning a little, it almost kind of smells soapy to me in a little bit. And maybe it's that sun-kissed sand or the amber and that musk, because sometimes musk, to me, can come off very perfumey, kind of soapy, kind of body care-esque. And so that's what I get with this one. I'm really getting a sandalwood kind of, almost kind of like Sun and Sands. I think that's a candle from Yankee Candle. That's kind of what the vibe that I'm getting. So this is definitely one that I'm eager to try in my bedroom bathroom and see how it does on warm. But again, on cold, I'm getting primarily that kind of soapy sandalwood, amber kind of note. So again, never ever seen that one, so thank you. And this one I'm super excited to try. This is Miss Malo's Cookies. And this is mandarin, marshmallow bomb, signature sugar cookies, and beach traits. Yum-y. And this one is just really creamy. I know a lot of people say that they don't get good luck with her signature sugar cookies. But let me tell you, look at how pretty that is. When Tiffany blends signature sugar cookies with other things, especially beach treats or that creamy marshmallow, it does come off a little slightly stronger. Her bakery is usually lighter on the lighter end, but I tend to use more than what she recommends. So I typically will put a decent sized chunk in my warmer. Oh, this is so good. This is signature sugar cookies with beach treats. So if you like Surfside Sweet Shop, it kind of gives me that vibe a little bit. That marshmallow bomb is just adding an extra layer of vanilla and really creaming it out. I am super excited to try this one. I think this will also make a good mixer. So I'm really excited to have that. I think I still have a tub of signature sugar cookies untouched. So thank you so much for that. And then a few little things in here. I think she's watched my 10. This is one of my favorite all-time scents from Lavender and Speckles. This is her Frosted Lemon Pound Cake. If you love lemon bakery, you have to get into this. This has to be one of my top lemon bakery vendors from any vendor. You get that buttercream, you get that creamy pound cake, you get that lemon zest. It is just lemon goodness. That's what it says right there, and it's definitely not wrong. So thank you. I am super excited to have more of this. I don't even know if I think I have another small bag. I can't remember. And then I'm super excited to try Super Tarts. I know that Summer was kindly gifted me some, because every time I remember to go in on Super Tarts, this is sea salt, fresh air, seagrass, sliced plum, and sweet pear. And it's the I shouldn't say infamous, it's famous, the Jaws, or Jaws blend. So I'm so excited to have more of this and try it. I still haven't tried what Summer sent because I almost feel like I'm hoarding it. I don't know why. So excited to have more of that. So thank you. And then last, I think that's it. Yep. Last but not least is Sunday Drive. This is a Rose Girls. This is sticky caramel, French vanilla ice cream, Indian sandalwood, and vanilla. And I mushed it all up because what I like what Lexi does is she lays them flat. I just don't have the time. And this is really good. I'm nervous of caramel usually, but I do love vanilla. I love vanilla ice cream. I love ice cream cone scents. I love berry waffle cone. I'm just getting caramel ice cream. So almost kind of like you're going to McDonald's and you get their vanilla ice cream with caramel on top. So really excited to try this. I actually might blend this with a few things because I pulled some of my fall related scents, like apple scents from Rose Girls, because I'm trying to go through Rose Girls. So I think I might blend this with some and see if you can get like a caramel apple type feel. So thank you so much, Lexi, for thinking of me and sending me a new one to try. So that's it, guys. That is my lovely friend mail from Lexi here on YouTube. Again, 2 quick wicks. I'll link her information on this page and then down below. Go check her out. Again, she primarily reviews vendor Salt Mountain Melts, Teddy Bees, Zape, and Britta's, and several other vendors. So definitely go check her out. She is fun to watch, and I love her energy. And yeah, go check her out. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.